Hello and welcome to iNurture videos. In this video, we will discuss how to publish a website to Microsoft Azure. After completing this video, you will be able to publish a website to Microsoft Azure.
Publish up and we'll get that up in the cloud. Alright, we're back. We're here in Visual Studio 2013 Premium Edition. And so what we're looking at is a straight out of the box MVC template website. We just created it. We haven't changed anything in it except for if you go to the index, we've changed this H1 just so we can see that that's what's actually getting published up to the site. So real straightforward stuff here. You could have an existing static site or you could do obviously a data-driven site as long as the site could get back to your database connection. So let's go ahead, right-click. Now this works straight like any other web deploy that you've used previously, so it's really straightforward. We're going to go in there. You have a new option now for Microsoft Azure websites, so we'll select that. Once you're signed into your account, you'll see a list of the websites you've created. So we'll pick the one that we've already created in the previous section. You can also create a new one right from here if you wanted to do that, rather than create it through the portal. So we'll say OK. This has brought in the publishing profile from the site. Now you can also download that right off the site and import it from there if you wanted to. In this case, it brought it all down for us, and this is the site that, or the URL that we created earlier when we made that initial site. Validated the connection, and now we're just going to go ahead and publish. So let's take a look and see how we do on this first try. Generally this is pretty quick, 20, maybe 30 seconds tops for a small site. So you can see, here we go. And you will see this happen, and I wanted to really leave this in to kind of make this point and to try to help you out in case you do run into this. So what's happened here is I've seen this error before and I know what this is. You could either turn off the custom errors and see it here, or I'll walk you through really all it is. The underlying piece here is that you're deploying to a fresh IIS installation that may or may not have all the DLLs that you need for your website. And in this case, the template that's used for MVC out of the box does not have all of those. Now I'm going to do a kind of a broad brush painting here. You could do all of those DLLs. You could find out which ones in particular you need to copy up. In this case, just to prove a point, we're going to go ahead and say bring them all local. And once we do that, we'll publish that out again. So what that means is that it's now going to push all of these up there, at least the first time, and then if they change, they'll get bumped up again. But this really ensures that everything your site needs to run is going to be included in the package that you push up to the cloud. So let's go ahead and walk through that publish process again. You can see it saved the profile from the previous time, so it's much quicker to deploy that next time around. So now once the site comes up, we should be in a little bit better shape. Now one other thing to note is that if you have a site that requires COM DLLs or some other type of setup prior to working, right? So that type of solution really doesn't fly. And here we can see actually let me just jump back. So this published up fine, we're in good shape there. The template's up there, we're at that URL, all that looks good. One other point I wanted to make is if you have any kind of COM dependency or any other setup that...
Thank you for watching this video.